She took a babysitting job in apartment 6A and was never seen again. It was a normal day for a teenage girl until she saw a classified ad looking for a babysitter. The pay was good, and the hours were flexible, so she decided to take the job. The ad said to meet the parents at apartment 6A, but when she got there, no one answered the door. She tried the handle, and it was unlocked. So she walked in and saw a baby monitor on the table. She heard some crying from the bedroom and walked in to see a baby in a crib. The room was messy, but the baby was well fed and changed. The girl agreed to watch the baby for another hour while the parents went out for dinner. But when their hour was up, they still hadn't returned. She tried calling them, but their phones went straight to voicemail. She tried calling 911, but the line was dead, and so she stayed in the apartment with the baby for another hour. The next day, the parents still hadn't returned, but the baby was still asleep, so she left it there and went to school. When she came back, the baby was still asleep, so she went out for the day and returned later to find the same thing. This happened for weeks, but she was getting paid by the hour, so she didn't mind. However, she started to get freaked out because no one ever came in or out of the apartment. The hallway camera showed her walking into the apartment every day, but it never showed her leaving. And the only time she saw the parents was through the baby monitor when they would check in on the baby every now and then. They never asked her to send them pictures or videos, though. One day, the girl decided to take a picture of the apartment and post it on social media. One of her followers recognized it and told her that was apartment 6A, the building where all the lights were facing the wrong direction. The windows were covered in blackout curtains even during the day, and no one ever entered or left. The girl was scared, but she still had to make money, so she continued to watch the baby. One day, she turned on the live stream feature on her phone and started talking to the camera. She was telling her viewers about how weird the apartment was when a notification popped up on her phone. It was the mother. She was telling her to stay quiet because the baby was sleeping. The girl was so scared that she dropped her phone and it broke. Luckily, the baby didn't wake up. She stayed in the apartment until the parents returned home 2 days later. She hasn't been seen since. The baby doesn't exist. The girl was lured into the apartment by an entity that feeds on attention. It uses classified ads and live streams to trap its next caretaker.